Hello everyone. Nature is something to marvel at and appreciate, but never underestimate. Especially when it decides to show its true power. Today, we'll witness just how terrifying and unpredictable nature can be when it's angry. Let's get it on. Landslides in Myanmar happen fairly often, but this one was on another level. It smashed through a dam meant to contain the waste from jade mining. A small crack allowed water to trickle out, then a massive surge burst forth, heading towards the closest quarry. According to experts, about 3 million cubic meters of water, along with waste, leaked from the dam. Thankfully, it didn't reach any residential areas, but for the workers, it was a real catastrophe. Ship. Eventually, it became too risky to stay inside, so the Coast Guard decided to fly the passengers to safety. I bet after that ordeal, those folks will be vacationing on land for a while.
Alright, it's time to abdicate the area.
While on holiday in Queensland, a tourist decided to capture some lightning during a storm. Luckily, he never had the courage to step out onto the balcony. His loud silence spoke volumes about how terrified he was by what happened. Check out the aftermath of an unprecedented flood in New England. The rains were so relentless that even days after they stopped, most rivers were still swollen. Locals say nature's whims caused immense damage to infrastructure, although you can grasp the scale just by looking at this bridge. It's like nature doesn't even see bridges as obstacles. Look at how effortlessly the current washed away the structure in just a few seconds. It's as if it was never here in the first place. Iowa local caught a moment that could set the stage for a story about the end of the world. Peering out from his office window, he witnessed several vortexes swirling together to form a gigantic tornado. In the photos, it might just seem like a big cloud, but watching it swirl around is downright eerie. Surprisingly, despite its size, the tornado only caused property damage. Thankfully, everyone in the area remained unharmed. While Tesla might be one of the most impressive inventions of our time, it still pales in comparison to the power of Mother Nature. Look at how the car survived that massive hailstorm. Well, if you can call that surviving.
Yeah.
Just days ago, if someone had warned locals that this huge bridge could be swept away by water, they would have scoffed at the idea. Yet, nature knows how to surprise. In mere seconds, the flood demolished this heavy-duty bridge as if it were made of Lego. Residents of one of Afghanistan's provinces had to deal with nature's whims when a sudden mud flow started cascading down the mountains. It moved so swiftly that there was simply no way to stop it. Soon enough, the flow reached the city and filled all the streets. People were afraid to be near the moving mass, so they hid as best as they could. Many of them climbed onto the roofs of houses. You can understand them. At such a moment, anyone would be scared of the force of nature. This video was filmed by a resident of a small commune in Italy. During a recent storm, the wind was so strong that it effortlessly toppled trees. Just imagine how powerful the gust must have been to snap a tree like a toothpick. Yes, floods just come out of nowhere, and trying to stop them is like trying to hold back a raging river with your bare hands. The same thing happened to this charming municipality in Brazil. With its beautiful scenery and laid-back lifestyle, it almost looks like paradise, doesn't it? Well, how about now? A massive flood not only flooded roads, but also nearly swallowed up homes. The water level rose so high that it reached the roofs of some houses. It's crazy how nature can disrupt people's lives so quickly.